In the vast spiritual landscape of Tibetan Buddhism, two powerful traditions are available to the disciple: Sutra and Tantra. To ordinary people like us, these two seem distinct and different. However, these paths are intimately linked, like the roots and branches of the same great tree. In that analogy, Sutra are the roots. Tantra can be said to be the branches. To truly understand Tantra, one must first appreciate the grounding depth of the Sutra path. In this video, we'll explore how Sutra and Tantra are connected, and why the Sutra teachings serve as the necessary foundation for the profound practices of Tantra. The Sutra tradition encompasses the teachings given by the historical Buddha in the earliest and most widely accepted scriptures. These include the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, the cultivation of wisdom and compassion, and the aspiration to liberate all beings. Sutra practice is about gradual transformation. It teaches ethical discipline, mental calm, and insight. It nurtures qualities like patience, generosity, humility, and renunciation. For most practitioners, this is where the journey must begin. Tantra, or Vajrayana, is often described as the swift path, a powerful method for transforming ordinary experience into sacred realization. It involves mantra, visualization, deity yoga, and subtle body practices. But Tantra is not meant to bypass the basics. In fact, it requires an even deeper embodiment of them. Here's the truth. Without the ethical base of the Sutra teachings, Tantric practices become ungrounded. Without compassion and wisdom, Tantra will not work and will stop becoming an effective Buddhist path. The great masters of the Nyingma tradition have always emphasized this. Longchenpa stated that genuine Tantric practice arises only after mastering the basics of Sutra. Ethical conduct, Shila, concentration, samadhi, and wisdom, prajna, these form the soil from which Vajrayana grows. Why is this so important? There is a reason why the Buddha of our time, Buddha Shakyamuni, appeared in the form of a prince-turned-mendicant. In his form as a mendicant teacher, he taught the sutra extensively, for this tradition is suitable to most human beings. Tantra promises rapid realization, but only if the foundation is firm. It's like climbing a mountain. You need solid ground beneath your feet before you use ropes and harnesses to ascend the cliff. bridging the two. So how does a disciple bridge the two? By integrating both. Begin with the Sutra practices. Study the teachings. Reflect deeply. Meditate on impermanence and open your heart to all beings. Then aspire to practice the Tantra in this lifetime through aspiration prayers and the like. In the Nyingma tradition, this integration is built into the path. Although Nyingma is commonly misunderstood as solely propagating Vajrayana, the right Vajrayana holds the Sutrayana in the highest regard. For instance, in Ngondro, the preliminary practices, the Sutra practices are present, integrated with devotional, ethical, and tantric elements. The Ngondro practices purify the mind and prepare the practitioner for the subtleties of Dzogchen. Even Dzogchen, the great perfection, while beyond effort in one sense, requires immense preparation in another. Without prior taming of the mind through sutra methods, one cannot recognize the nature of mind pointed out in Dzogchen. Whether you are new or experienced in the Dharma, don't feel pressured to jump into esoteric methods. Regard the sutras highly. Seek guidance from a qualified teacher. And if you've practiced for years, never forget the value of the basics. It is said that a sign of a mature, experienced Dharma practitioner is a growing appreciation of and reverence to the most foundational teachings. Because the highest teachings in any tradition is but a subtle form of the basic teaching. In the midst of practicing the highest practice of Dzogchen, you will realize that the Four Noble Truths is still there. It is embedded in every Dharma practice. If this teaching clarified something within you, please like, share, and subscribe to Phil Pallial.